represent at the highest level in the national tournament, which means every year we get to see 288 players. Under the leadership of Varsha and Fula, we won the gold medal at the International Blind Sports Federation at Birmingham, UK. So similarly, I'm sure we're going to expect some medals in the future, not only in the international blind sports, but also in, we acknowledge at the outset, thank you so much. And at the same time, I would like to make a point that for the blind in India in the month of May. I request to address the media.
It's my honor and privilege to be here to address you, and I echo and acknowledge Dheeraj about my media friends. Without your involvement and your support, I think it would have been tough to come to this level, because awareness amongst the people in the society is definitely required. There is a lot of changes in their thought process is also required to nurture and bring these people to this level. So I think you have played a vital role, and I extend my warm thanks to you also. Again, I represent both Samarthanam and CABI. Samarthanam, which was founded in 1997 with two friends, Mahadesh and Nagesh. They were the passionate cricketers, and when we all came out of the school, we wanted to support the people, because the schools were run only until SSLC. So after that, there was no facility for the disabled people to pursue higher education and accommodations. So then we started the Samarthan to encourage higher education, providing the hostel facilities, and also cricket among the visually challenged. In the process, we started skilling for the disabled people to perceive employment opportunities, and we also started the Swadhara, the home for distressed women, and also we run the primary school for the economically weaker section people. Yes, the August 2023 ITSA World Games, almost the team is the same, except few changes. Then the captain Varsha and the vice captain Fula took responsibility and won that game. So CABI announces Varsha U from Karnataka as captain and Fula Seren from Orissa as vice captain.
Both of you, Varsha has completed her graduation and is a B3 category player. Let me explain to the media friends. If it hits you, it can also create a lot of problem for you. One of our cricketers recently had 8 stitches on his forehead. Cricketers on the field, really they get scared when it comes to them, but once they get adjusted to it, it becomes the limelight for them. And cricket for the blind is a unique thing. We have friends from the other disability boards which both they face the ball, and the batter has to say yes, and the bowler says play when the ball is being released. Every run that is batted or scored by a B1 is doubled. So if Varsha bats and gets us 1 run, the scoreboard will be doubled to 2. If she hits a 4 run, it is 8. And there is so much of inclusion and I would say equality on the ground. 40% of the bowling needs to be done by a B1 player, which means 8 overs in a T20 game needs to be bowled by a totally blind. It is not like Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli opening the batting and finishing the batting. No, it is completely different, because we follow the batting circle, what we call if a B1 and B2 open the innings, when the first wicket falls, it has to be a B3 player who will come in and bat. It is not the best of best will come and complete the game. It is also providing equal opportunity to every player on the field by creating this kind of a situation. So cricket for the blind is very unique, very different, and we would have many of you on the ground. The 5 T20 bilateral series will be held on the Police Gymkhana Marine Drive ground from December 11th, Monday to Friday, December 15th. So 5 T20 matches will happen between 9:30 to 12:30. It is as exciting cricket as possible, like the women cricket. And at the moment, women cricket for the blind is supported, and we have Harmanpreet Kaur, who is the captain of Indian cricket team, as our brand ambassador for the last 2 years. We have been blessed over the years, support that we have received from various cricketers like Ganguly as a brand ambassador in the past, Rahul Dravid in 2017, 2022 we had Yuvraj Singh as a brand ambassador for our World Cup. We were also fortunate to have Smriti Mandana in 2019, 2022 with Rajeshwari Gaikwad, Indian spinner, and at the moment we are working along with Harmanpreet Kaur. So it has been a great journey for the cricket for the blind, especially for the women. And the great thing that happened after winning the World Blind Games, a lot of felicitation took place. A lot of governments announced the cash prizes. For example, government of Odisha announced 20 lakhs to the gold medalist, 15,000 to the silver medalist. Government of Karnataka announced 5 lakhs rupees to the gold medalist. Government of Assam announced 2 lakhs to the medalist. So a lot of cash prizes, government jobs, and that have helped the cricketers. I also would like to bring to your notice one of our cricketers, the former Indian captain, received the Padma Shri, the highest civilian award, for the contribution that he made in the field of cricket for the blind. And cricket for the blind has helped a lot of cricketers over the years to find success through various platforms. I now request all the dignitaries on the stage to unveil the jerseys for the upcoming tournament. I request all the guests to stand. Okay. So thank you so much. That's enough for your continuous support, and I'm sure we will be having a good time with Nepal team at Marine Drive, and we'll be when they play home. Yeah. Thank you.
President, my first question to you is about the IBSA business. As Varsha is the captain for IBSA,
Yes.
so that was a fantastic match with Australia.
Yes.
After that, we are taking the bilateral series with Nepal.
Yes.
Already our confidence is high. What will you say?
The IBSA World Games winning World Cup has boosted the moral confidence amongst the women cricketers, and we have been training them since November 20th. We had the coaching camp. They are doing well. We are confident at least we will win the series. There is about 5 matches. This time at least we should win the series. When we went to Nepal last time, we lost the series, but this time we definitely wanted to win the series. And girls team are very confident about it.
As Varsha is the captain of the Indian team, so the team is performing very well under the Varsha. So
Yes.
any tough competition which taken from the Nepal, as any player you know who will tough to India in the bilateral series?
All the players from Nepal play well. So since they have already got the experience, whatever the skill they were supposed to improve, they have improved. Probably they will all do well. Each players have their own capacities and play in different standards. So each of them play well.
What type of support government are providing for this blind cricket?
That is the good question. We are still waiting the government support. Since a long time we have been handling the cricket for men's and women now. And most of the corporates are coming forward to support. We are grateful to them. And government yet to support. And we have the request for the Indian government to recognize cricket. They have already recognized para sports and Paralympic Committee as an apex body, and there is a grant and recognition. But whereas the Cricket Association for the Blind in India, CABI, has been not still recognized, we are pursuing it, yet to recognize. We definitely need support from the Government of India. So since there is a recognition, people who are playing would get a lot of morale and will be benefited for their employments too.
And apart from morale, is any facility lack from government side?
Financial support, yes, definitely we need it. At least they should support, as they are supporting for the other sports, they need to support for the cricket. And there is a lot of scope, so they have to financially support and recognize the association.
Smriti Mandana is the brand ambassador of this bilateral series. So that also morale will high from you.
Yes, for this bilateral series, Harman Kaur, the Indian captain, she is the brand ambassador. I think that will definitely boost so that it's more inclusive. So the normal cricketers come join hands. That shows the inclusiveness amongst the playing game.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.